Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's YP Gang, YP Nation, YP Boxing, YBP MMA, coming out with a late night video talking about new news that just came out. No, it's not confirmed, but no, well, it is confirmed that MERAB has a cut. As you can see in the thumbnail of the video, has a nasty cut on his forehead, similar to the one that Charles Oliveira sustained that caused him to get put out of his fight with Islam, that eventually Volk stepped in. And, Volk got knocked out, even though Gamrot was on standby. I have a whole rant. I had a whole rant about that at the time. I didn't post that, but yeah, that was a weird situation. But with MERAB here, he's a, decent name. He's from Georgia, where he's been, vying for the shot. He's spinning back for Aljo. And, it sucks to see, obviously what we've heard so far is that from Dana directly himself that it shouldn't, it's just a small cut and that it shouldn't be so serious. So, we're praying. But Dana looked a little concerned about the cut, and he's hoping that it doesn't end up, getting worse. And he was actually pretty mad at MERAB for even mentioning it and posting about the cut. So, he was very animated after the Dana White Contender Series post-fight press conference right there, talking about the whole situation. Very mad that MERAB would even mention that. So it has the fans worried, honestly, about the fight even happening. Sean O'Malley made a post about that. Very mad about the situation, too. He doesn't want to fight anybody but MERAB, And I think I could see it because, honestly, I would have thought that MERAB would have been a huge favorite. But now the odds are coming down, and people seem to think this is a favorable matchup for Sean O'Malley. By the time the fight comes, he might even be a favorite. So for something to get scrapped, he's been preparing for this fight for a very long time. And for it to get scrapped and him for maybe having to fight a guy like, I guess we'll talk about the potential opponents right now. Some of the guys I thought of was Umar Nurmagomedov. I don't know if it's too short notice for him. I don't really see him taking a short notice fight. But he's a guy I think on any day's notice he would beat a guy like Sean O'Malley. Just not necessarily because Sean O'Malley's a bad fighter, but just because of the type of fighter that he is. Oh, and MERAB dvalishvili just went live. My bad, I had to tune out to get to hear what MERAB's saying. Basically, MERAB on IG Live just came out, and he did a couple of punches on someone was holding some pads for him. He did a couple of punches. He was like, "I'm still coming for you, Sugar Sean O'Malley. Don't worry about it." And we saw you could see his face. The cut didn't look that bad, but these cuts can kind of open up easily. And yeah, he said, "I'm still coming for you." I don't know. He's he's like, "I don't know what these people on social media are talking about, like brother, like this is what we do. This is what we train, brother. Like this is what we do." And yeah, I understand the sentiment, but coming out and posting it, he's the one who put out the information. It's not like it got leaked. So, he's the one who put it out. So it's not the social media running with the story. It's like you literally posted that you got cut. So it seems like, on MERAB's end that everything's okay. It seems like the UFC PI took care of business, so we won't be having to, have a backup opponent. But it's an interesting story to talk about, like why he would even expose that information. Why would he come out with that? And, why Dana, Dana seemed a little bit worried about the whole situation. So, and we don't know, usually a lot of times with situations similar to this, it's not on the fighters' end. The fighters always want to fight, even through a little cut. The fighters go through so much leading up to a training camp that a little cut, it could even be a big cut. They'll want to, fight through that. They'll try to, get through all that. Just, knowing what they go through, through the day-to-day, everything that they put into the camp. So they're going to want to fight through that, but it's people around them, officials, all that type of stuff who stop things like this from going on, and getting the fight night. So he met with the UFC PI. It seems like they're still going to have a fight on, but I got to get my views. I got to get my clicks. So, even if it's like 2 more views, and we still gonna talk about the situation, but let's just move on. Let's just say that the UFC PI, they look at this and they say it's too bad of a cut. Because honestly, that initial picture didn't look too good. I think a Jose Aldo fight is definitely live to happen for sure. Jose Aldo, he is a big name. He's someone that has been around the UFC for a long time. He's a living legend that constantly get disrespected. And I could see him getting fast-tracked to a title for sure. I know there's a lot of guys waiting in the wings like Figgy, a guy like Umar. But Jose Aldo is a big star. He's a big name, and he's getting solid wins in the division. So, he has a fight lined up, I think, with Mario Bautista. If someone falls out in the main event, other people aren't ready, he's a solid name. He's a big name, and he's a stylistically friendly matchup for the fans. So, and I'd love to see Jose Aldo and Sean O'Malley fight. You know, it's a legend versus prospect type of fight, and it's a good resume builder for Sean O'Malley. So I'd love to see that fight, you know, down the line, down in the future. And I think, you know, Jose Aldo might be able to pull out a win against Sean O'Malley. So it's definitely a possibility. Obviously, Sean O'Malley will be the favorite, but you can't count out, you know, old dog like Jose Aldo with the boxing skill and the striking skills that he has. So I mean, that's the number one fight I would like to see if MERAB pulled out. But, you know, Figgy and Umar are also there. You know, Umar, that would be a tremendous fight. Umar, you know, with the wrestling, and then Umar with the striking that he's acquired. And then Figgy also, you know, with the big power that he has on the feet, and then also having the kicks, having the striking, and also having very good grappling to trouble Sean O'Malley. So, you know, it's definitely a lot of good fights for Sean O'Malley in the bantamweight division. If MERAB isn't there, it's a stacked division, one of the best divisions in the UFC. And, you know, here's to, you know, hoping that MERAB didn't actually pull out and that we actually have a fight on our hands on September 14th. Because Dana, like I said, man, he looked very distressed talking about the situation. He said, you know, if they had to replace someone, you know, it'd be a really bad situation, you know, given all the money that they put into this card. So, you know, hopefully that goes through. You know, they don't have to, you know, make any change to the card. But I think there's some really good options out there if they really have to pivot. So that's all I really got for y'all today. Just a little video talking about the whole situation. Quick, like 4-minute video. But, yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the whole situation. Who would you like to see Sean O'Malley fight if MERAB does indeed pull out? And, yeah, leave a like on the video, subscribe. Peace out. Most you know what it is.